Good. Okay. Hi guys. It's Thursday. That means it's almost Friday. Friday. So let's see. Let me get into maybe live chat. What is this? Welcome to live chat. Remember to guard your privacy and abide by our community guidelines. Alrighty then. How do I get rid of that? Go away. I don't know. All right. So I just managed to stab myself. And wonders of wonders, I am cleaning up part of my bench. That's scary, isn't it? Scares me. So, since nobody's here, I'll continue to clean up my bench until we get some peeps in here. I need to do this for a long time. So now we're doing it. Hey, Babsy. I'm doing pretty good. I just have a little tiny bump right there and all is pretty good. And I'm in the process of trying to clean up part of my bench. Scary. Scary. So, and I'm finding all sorts of treasures. Hey, Barb, how are you doing today? Okay. Finding stones that got flipped. And okay, you guys want to see what I'm doing? What am I doing? I'll take you over here. Hopefully I won't make you seasick. And we'll get you kind of on the bench. Yeah. All right. So I am cleaning up all of this garbage that was over here and sticking all the stones over there along with some jewelry. And trying to separate my balls and my silver and all sorts of good jazz. Hey, Sosie, how are you doing? Hello, Wolf. You sent me an email. All right. I'll have it in a minute. Cool. Okay, so we're straightening up the bench so that I have until December, what is it? December 31st to get my act together. And so that's part of what we're working on here is getting some of this garbage out of the way. I have lost so many little wires like this. This is 18 karat gold, and Oh, can you guys see how tiny those, it's twisted wire. And I've had to go to the supply house twice because I've lost those. So hopefully I will put it away in a bag and it won't get lost this time. So how's everybody doing? Doing okay. Enjoying on a lunch break. Okay, cool. Hi, Lynn. So these guys are going to go in a bag. And I know this is unbelievable, but I'm actually even going to mark the bag. Oh my gosh. Because I'll walk away from this and I won't know whether it's 14 or 18 karat or what the heck it is. So it's getting marked. 18K. So we'll stick that one up there. So can you believe I'm starting to get organized, guys? That is so scary. What the heck? Oh, okay. Everybody must be working. Okay. I don't know. I thought I'd try coming on a little bit earlier and see if that's better. I don't know. We'll try it. Okay, that goes over there. I can't. We may find all sorts of things on this bench, guys. You just never know what all I have thrown up here. Obviously, I've been throwing stuff up here for a while. So we'll see if we can find some treasures. Found a lot of saw blades. I have a tendency to dump saw blades on my bench, and I'm usually in a hurry, so I just leave them. So now they're getting collected. Oops. So I thought I would do, what am I doing today? We are doing some earrings, and I want to do a small size ring, something around 4.5 or 5. Hi, David. For you guys that have been asking for some smaller stuff, thought I would do that today. Get at least one piece made because, guys, it is Thursday and I have an auction tomorrow. So I think I should probably make something for the auction. I've got 2 large jewelry bags for the auction. And what else? What else? What else? I've got, oh, I'm going to finish up this pendant. I put a bail on it, and this is the one that has this piece of white buffalo. That one. So we're going to finish that up. And let's see. What else? I know I should have written it down. I know. Oh, I found this. I think it was last summer. I just got some twigs out of the yard. Okay, Ulu, just, I know you can focus. There we go. So guys, this is actually a twig that I cast in sterling silver. Come on. What are you focusing on anyway? Anyway, it really looks cool. Oh, there you go. Almost. There it is. See, it's just a real twig. And I thought that would be fun to do something with. What do you guys think? Oh no, so see? So guys, anything that is organic, that will burn out, you know, without toxic or nauseous fumes, can be put in the oven and cast. So I wanted to cast some flowers this year, but obviously now it's winter. But I still may go to the florist and see if there aren't some cool flowers to cast when we get to that. So fun stuff, you know, get your creative juices going, that you look at things maybe a little bit differently and think, ooh, wouldn't that look cool in silver, you know? So that's kind of what I want to do, is stimulate you guys to start thinking outside the box. And you know, you can cast it and put it together with something else, and it's still your design. It doesn't matter that it was, you know, a twig from Mother Nature or a doodad from Dollar General, you know, it's still your creation. So don't ever feel bad about grabbing something off the shelf and going, I'm going to cast that, or I'm going to use that as part of my design. Because everybody takes bits and pieces from other people. I see a line or a part of a design or something that I like, that's on another piece of jewelry, and I'll use that in mine. I don't think that's absolutely nothing wrong with that. Everything doesn't have to be absolutely 100% yada yada yada. your design, because it's going to be 100% your creation. So whether you're stringing beads or doing wire wrap or whatever, don't ever feel bad about incorporating things that you've seen from other jewelers, or just running around in the store. It's legal. You're allowed to do that. So I don't know if that's helped anybody or not, but what's happening? Hi, Cece. Let's see. What is this new pop-up that you get when you go in the chat that says, you know, you're going into a live chat and abide by our rules or whatever it is? Have you guys seen that, or are they just targeting me? Maybe they're just targeting me, probably. Okay, I'm trying to just gather up my silver. And let me get this little spot cleaned off, guys, and then we'll start doing something. Let me stand up because, okay, that's not. And I was kind of thinking today, I don't know, about doing some what they call water casting, where you just melt the silver and pour it into a bucket of water, and it makes all sorts of cool shapes that you can incorporate then in your piece. I don't know. You guys ponder on that. See if you want me to show you how to do that. Real simple, easy way to make stuff. And you come out with fun stuff, and it's all one of a kind, and it's just kind of Mother Nature doing its thing, and we can see what we come out with that, and see if we can get some fun pieces out of it. Oops. If you guys want. Let's see, I've got all sorts of stones. Let's see here. I'll tip you guys back down because you're probably looking at my chest. Here we go. Look back down. Let's see what got. Got some fun melted stuff here. Let's see. I had a bag for these. Had a bag. Now I don't know where it is. Ah, shoot. Where did I put those stones? Okay, there we go. Knew I had a bag for them. Let's see, does that, yeah, that one's got a stone in it. Stone. Okay. And there where I can see it. Maybe I'll remember where it is. Okay, guys, we're almost there. Thank you for hanging in here with me as I clean up my mess. And this scrap I will either melt down or I'll take to Rio Grande and turn it in. They'll give me either cash money for it, they'll write me a check, or they will put it against whatever I'm buying that day, which is kind of nice. If you're broke and you got metal, you can still go over to the supply house and get some stuff. So, well, Thunderbird will do that also. I think I showed you guys on their board. They have spot price, and then they have, if you trade in clean scrap or dirty scrap. Shoot, does that have a stone in it? Sure looks like it does. Great. Clean scrap is silver that has not been heated or soldered. So you can you get a little bit more out of it. It's stuff that you maybe sawed a design out of or something, and they give you a fraction more for that. Okay, we're not perfect, but we're better. Stick that over with the stones, and that's silver, and that, and that, and that. Okay. Okay, guys, let's see. Man, that's quite a bit of silver I got there. Anyway, all right, guys. Do you want to see that water casting method? And show you how we can come out with some cool cool shapes that we can incorporate in things. Oh yeah, they illuminated down that ant hill, and it came out with this big old long, like a Christmas tree looking thing. That was so cool. Yeah, that was pretty neat. I'm sure the ants didn't like it, but it was a pretty cool deal. Okay, so let me get over here so you guys, I can look at you and look at the chat and see what you guys are saying here. All right. Okay. You want to do a little bit of water casting and see what kind of fun shapes we come up with? Okay, Sosie. Or should I make a munchkin ring? Or let's see, I need a bucket. Oh, I got that one. Okay. Right. Yes, yes. Water casting. Okay. I will dip you down a little bit and move you over a little bit. I'm going to get this bucket down here and see. much my investments in this. So it's got some dried material in the bottom, but okay. Good. All right. Yes. Okay. Let me go get it filled up in the bathroom and we'll be able to rock and roll. Let's see. That. And let me go get my crucible so we can melt some metal. All right. That. And let's see, let's get some scrap. I got a hunk of sterling that, let's see, that we can melt. And yeah, I'm going to move you over just a little bit. Okay, and get you so you can see both stuff. And I'll put my tank over here. And I think we're ready to rock and roll. Okay, so let's see. I may have to tip you down just a little bit more. Right about there, I think. Okay, so this is a crucible. I put the silver in there, and we're gonna heat it up a little bit and then pour it into this water and see if we can get some fun stuff out of there. Okay. Ah. Ah. I may have to use my other torch. We'll see. Yeah, it takes a little while to get the principle warmed up and then start melting the metal. It's getting there, kids. Let's see if I can get. Can you guys see, or is it too washed out? It's beginning to melt. If this was a smaller piece of metal and the same weight, only in smaller pieces, it would have melted quicker. But, and if I had hooked up my cutting torch instead of this one, it probably would have melted quicker too. But we're getting it. It's going now.
Oh yeah, it's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. I don't know if you guys can see that, but the top of it is beginning to, it almost looks like mercury, you know, it kind of has that quality to it. When it starts moving around, there's molten metal. Yeah. What I'm doing right now is I'm just throwing in what they call flux, and all it is borax. It's the same borax that you, polyneodymium borax that you wash your clothes with and that. Same stuff. So don't go to the supply house and for flux and spend lots of money on it because no need. Okay, so let's see, we're on camera. We're good. We're, gosh, I wish I could. Ah, I don't know. Can you guys see how it's just kind of jiggling around in there? I hope so. Anyway, I'm gonna try and pour it slowly into this water and see what happens. Okay. That wasn't very slow, was it, Sandy? No, it wasn't. There we go.
All right. I don't think I put a hole in my bucket, so we'll see what we come out with, guys. Okay. Oh, yeah, we've got some fun shapes. Oh, yeah. I love this. I love it when you just let the universe or whatever take over and do its thing. I call them gifts. To me, they're gifts. Oh my gosh, guys, we have some fun stuff. Wow. Wow, wow. I'll show it to you in just a second. Okay. Let's see here. Oh, yeah. Ooh, even better than I hoped for. Cool. Cool, guys. Fun, fun, fun. Wow, cool. All right. Let's stop a little bit. Okay. Oops, 2 points. So let's see what we have. This, get some paper towel, and we will okay. Now we'll bring you back over to the bench. Torch back. All right. Let's guys move back over here. Okay. Now this is what we got. Look at that. Isn't that a cool piece? Can you let's put this behind it. Isn't that neat? Okay, that would be great, David, if you could come in. Come on in. There you go. Hi, Lilia. Mary, hi. Okay, so then we got another one that looks something like that. Isn't that cool? I love stuff like this. Just random jazz. Oh, that's kind of neat. That almost looks sort of like a leaf with, can you see that the top part of that is smooth and the bottom part has kind of a texture to it? Another little drop. I just think you get some really cool shapes out of doing stuff like that, you know? Out of control, but, well, it's control, but I mean, you don't have control over what this stuff comes out looking like. David, do I need to do something special for you to get in? Hey, John, how are you doing? Yeah, that's showing up pretty good on the thing, on the thing, on that thing right there that I'm looking at, the screen. Jeez. Oh, I'm glad to hear it. Oh, gosh darn, Sandy. I got the dropsies today, I guess. I don't know. That's what happens when you get old. Things sag, things don't close, things don't open, things fall out of your hand. You get the walking farts, you know. All sorts of stuff happens when you get older. Don't get old, John. Pain in the butt. John, you want to come in? Let's see. Here we go. Come on in and chat with us for a while. If you got time. I know you're a busy young man. Fun stuff, guys. I think we did pretty good. Oh, that's a piece of nothing. Oh, this is going to be so fun to work with. That's interesting. That one right there is very interesting. Along with that one. That one's kind of cool too. All right. We're still having trouble getting in the chat. Yes, I have dropping moments. I have drooping moments. This is sterling, Mary. I melted down some scrap sterling and I just poured it into a bucket of water. Hi, Shelley. Hi, Gail. So I melted down a bunch of sterling silver that was scrap, and then I just poured it into a big bucket of water. And these are the shapes that we have come out with. We've got some fun stuff like the drips. We've got a drip here. Hey, John.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, thanks for coming in.
Oh, no problem, sister. So what are you going to make with this? I'm just absolutely curious.
I'm not sure yet. I think I see maybe a brooch or something in there. And I don't know. I mean, it's just some fun stuff. Isn't that neat that you can just take metal and drop it into a bucket and you come out with all this to put together? And
I like the colors that are in it. Let me go over here and turn my kids. He's watching cartoons. I want to turn it down a little bit.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
Let's see. Got to get my chat back here, guys. Yeah, this is all sterling silver, guys, and it comes out.
You hear me?
It comes out kind of a gold color and some copper color because of the alloys that are in sterling silver. It comes out with some different colors on it, and what you do is you just start, working stuff around and together, and this piece will go with that piece, and I like that. It almost looks like a hand, so I could put that. Could to frame a stone, or just I could put these together and put a little stone in the middle.
That's awesome.
Isn't that cool, John, that you can just take
out of curiosity, why did the metal turn like that yellowish color?
Because it's alloyed. Sterling silver has alloys in it. It's got zinc and copper and
that's cool.
Something else. It just depends on who's alloying it, But yeah,
no, I like the look.
It's just so random, and yet you can put pieces together.
Shelley said, Sandy, you have such a creative mind. I love it. An artist's playground. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
I look at it and I'm like, look at all the neat metal blobs. And you're looking at it going, wow, that could be this. That could be that.
Yeah. I mean, okay, what if we turn that around like that? Ooh, that almost looks like a rose sitting there, And we'll put a stone in the middle of this. Make a little pin or pendant.
Hey, David.
Oh, hi, John.
Hey, David.
All right. Hi, Sandy.
How are you doing?
Yeah, I'm keeping well, thanks.
Good. Guys, if you don't know, this is John from Nevermore Antiques, who has a great channel. And then David from Northern Ireland that has a great channel also. We are just blessed with the men today. Yay.
Yeah. When I'm not getting kicked out of places, I make really good videos. I got the manager of the Golden Corral mad at me because apparently you're not supposed to film inside of their establishment. I don't know how you know that since there's no like signs, but oh well.
Gosh, okay. What were you filming?
I was just filming because I like the antique signs and stuff. What's up, Noah?
Oh,
yeah.
Huh?
Happy 1.5K.
Oh yeah, it's awesome. Thanks. My son came in. He's like, "Happy 1.5K." He follows our subscription status on YouTube all the time. But anyways,
yeah.
I was just in there filming signs and stuff like that. And I was at the register, and the guy's like, "Hey, you ain't filming, are you?" I'm like, "Yeah, why?" He's like, "Yeah, you're supposed to." I'm like, "Oh, okay." I'm like, "Okay, whatever." Now the kids are all here, so they're gonna be.
The pig's naked. Why did he get it?
Right. The minute you go on,
Of course he did.
Let me see if I can switch my default microphone to
It's a
my
6-piece. Look at that.
Realtek Auto. Here, they're doing great. Wait a second.
So, David, what have you been up to, honey?
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
not much, Sandy. I've just been really busy in my full-time job at the minute. I've been working a lot of extra shifts, in the build up to Christmas. But I was looking at a game there that to purchase on Amazon. Anyway, I've been doing my game night videos there the last couple of times. Well,
Yeah.
I was looking at I bought a game on Amazon last night, and I will start my game night videos very soon again. Maybe, if not tomorrow, it'll be the day after.
Oh, good. Good. Yeah, that's always fun when you do that. I don't know if you guys
Come here.
subscribe to David's channel, but he takes us driving around Northern Ireland, and he's started reselling also, and then he has a game night where what is it? It's only about 30 minutes long, isn't it, David?
Yeah, I like to try. It's normally between 30 and 40 minutes long. Yeah.
Yeah.
But normally 30, but not mostly 30, yeah.
And we have fun.
It's good, isn't it? Everybody enjoys it.
Yeah.
It's good.
So if you guys aren't subscribed to David, please do. And I think you'll enjoy it. Okay, so guys, you see what I got here? We have the choice between let's see, we can do a pendant or a pin, a brooch type.
I like these drippy things over here on the side. I don't know what you could do with them.
Yeah,
No, yeah. That would almost be.
Those are going to be fun. Those are going to be really fun.
How did you make it like that? Like, you see, there's all kinds of different designs there, like all kinds of different drips, but those are my favorite. How could you replicate that again? Is it?
I don't know. I may have poured it faster than I poured this. I know I'd have to go back and look at the video to see how I poured it.
Yeah,
try and come up with that again. But we can always heat some more metal. I mean, I got the bucket of water here, guys. If you want to heat some more metal and see what we come out with again, we can do that. Because somebody sold something, and it wasn't me.
Was that you, David?
Yeah.
No, definitely not me. No, I don't sell on I don't sell on eBay anymore, but I used to. But not anymore. It must be you, John, is it?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Oh,
I haven't sold anything since 334 is the last time I. Oh wait, maybe that was me. I'm looking at I'm like, that's me. Never mind. Sorry, guys. Yeah, I sold a set of spoons.
Oh, okay. All right, guys. Do you want me to do one more pour?
Yeah, I'd like this. I think it's cool. I think it's neat.
Okay, let me grab some more silver here. Let's see what we got for scrap. And we got that. Got that piece for scrap. Can you guys see that? Yeah, that's scrap. That's when I blew out my caster and I sucked sterling silver down towards my vacuum pump.
Yeah, that's cool.
Thank goodness it didn't go all the way to the vacuum pump, but let's see what else we got over here. I throw all of my scrap silver over on one side of my bench to so so that I have stuff to throw in here. That's another cool. All right, Sandy, keep focused. You're getting silver.
Thanks, Shannon. Looks like it was Shannon L that just subscribed to me. I really appreciate that. My OBS, it pops up on my screen if a person has whenever they subscribe to somebody, if it's public, it shows me. I was like, and I heard that go off. I was like, what?
Okay, here we go. We got some silver going on here. Yeah. All right, guys. Okay. We'll throw this. I wonder how I can set up this. Let me see if I can set this camera up a little bit better so you guys can see melting the metal, so you can see the what it looks like when it's ready to pour it. Wait a minute. I'm getting hooked. Okay. All right. Go over here. Okay. Let's see. Move closer to it. Okay, now if we stick you guys maybe here. Oh yeah, I think you'll be able to see better if I
Oh
don't.
yeah, that's a really good. That's a really good. Do
Okay.
you only have one web? Well, you wouldn't really. You only have one webcam, don't you?
Yeah, because I need that box to the box that you can switch it back and forth. You know, from
You can if we got you another webcam, you could put one right. You could have one on a USB cord, and all you have to do is switch in on your Hangout. If you click the little sprocket, you can pick what camera you want to go to. You don't have to have a switcher box. You just have to have a. You just have to manually switch it back and forth in the Google Hangouts.
Oh.
That's how when I used to do my listing things, whenever I'd list, I'd have a camera set up over here above my listing area. And all I would do is switch between my cameras through the Google Hangout. So yeah, that would save you a lot of trouble of having to switch around. And I think I got an extra camera laying around here somewhere. I don't know. I'd have to look. I find them all the time, and I buy them just to keep.
Yeah, I've got a couple of cameras, so that wouldn't be, because I've got one at the house and one over here.
Yeah.
So,
all you have to do is plug it into, if your laptop has two USB ports, or you just plug it into the other USB port, it'll find it and they'll both be operable.
Oh my gosh. Well, maybe we can do a hangout or something together, and
Yes,
you can
ma'am.
show me how to. That would be cool, guys, wouldn't it? How would you like two of me?
It would save you from having to
keep moving.
Try to fiddle faddle with it all the time.
Yeah. Okay.
I've been watching people who do castings. They take styrofoam and they shave it into like a metal sword or something, or into a styrofoam sword, and they bury it in that sand, and then they cast it with aluminum. Yeah. And I watch after I started watching you melt stuff down, I started really getting into like what can you do with like a forge and with the casting sand, and I found out all this. There's this whole community out there that makes models and makes all kinds of stuff. Not just rings and jewelry, but like everything. It's cool.
Well, I'm itching to do some more tufa casting, so that's coming up here pretty quick. I'm gonna carve some more tufa stone. Tufa stone is sort of like pumice, and you can carve in it, and then you can pour molten metal into it. That's how a lot of the Navajos cast.
Yeah.
So that and sand casting. But that's a good angle for you guys to see what this is. going to look like when it's ready to pour.
If you remove the impurities off the top of it,
Mhm.
would that give you like a 999? If you
No.
took the, no, it wouldn't.
No, you have to heat it up hotter, and it's a whole process to refine it back. I just send mine to the refiners, and they do it, and then they send me back the refined metal.
I think it'd be.
At some point you have to say, my time doing that is not a good use of my time.
Yeah.
So,
I'd like to make like silver figures. I think it'd be cool to refine the silver and then make molds and do like sterling silver or 999 silver figures and sell them. I know they do that with bullets.
I think we spoke about that before, and it would be really easy to do with plastic figures, because you could make the mold of it. It would come out just the thickness of the plastic. It wouldn't be a solid piece, and you wouldn't spend so much money on it. So it would be cool. David, you still with us?
Yeah, I'm still here, Sandy. Yeah.
Okay. What's going on in the chat? Is everybody just watching?
You're watching. Glenn's here. He was saying hello to everyone.
Oh, okay.
I've been thinking about Glenn today. I heard.
Yeah, I heard about that, John.
About his father passing away, and I really want you to know, Glenn, that I'm thinking about your brother. And if you need to talk to anybody, you just message me, and I'll give you your phone number. You can have my phone number, bro, and I'll talk to you, because I know what it's like to lose a parent, man. I lost my mom. I was just down in her house cleaning some clothes up that were laying in the laundry room that had been there for over a year, that I just finally brought myself around to having the energy to go clean it up. So I'm here. You're not alone, bro.
I'm sorry to hear that, Glenn.
It's a part of life, Glenn.
Oh, yeah.
He had his dad for a long time, but that never makes it easier. People say that, but it never makes it easier.
No. Okay. I can't really look at the screen and look at this. So, John, can you tell me if you can see that that's wiggling around in there?
Yeah, I can see it. It's a white, hot,
Okay.
molten looking substance.
It's not quite to where I want it yet, because it's still kind of sluggish.
Jennifer Haynes just rolled into the chat, and she says,
Hi,
hello,
Jennifer.
Sandy.
Hi.
I feel like I should be letting David do this, because he's got the best vocal skills for it.
There you go.
David.
Come on, David, jump in there and give us your Irish accent, darling.
Sing me, oh Danny boy, oh Danny boy, the pipes are cool. Oddly enough, that's not even an Irish song; it's actually English. I was really disappointed when I found that out, but it reminded me of Ireland.
All right, can you guys see how that's swishing around in there, or
not really? With the heat directly on it, we can't. But when you pull the heat away, it becomes more evident.
Okay, can you see that?
Yeah, a little bit. It's a little bit better, but yeah, there you go.
Yeah, when I pull the heat away, I lose temperature on it real quick. So
yeah,
all right,
the fire that's so hot, the Kelvin rate on it so high that it really makes it hard to film.
Now, guys, if I pour it from here, can you see me? No.
We can't see the bucket.
Oh, okay. All right. So.
But we can see your knees, and I can still see your crucible.
Okay. So let me see. How can we work that? All right. I think I can move it a little bit so you guys can see the bucket.
If you move the bucket over to where your foot's at, next to the
this one?
Jug with the key or whatever, yeah.
Okay. So if I move it here.
Right there, yes, that's perfect.
All right, so I don't need to move the camera. That's good right there. Okay. Yeah.
Jennifer said we got co-hosts today. Yeah.
Okay. So guys, here we go. I'm gonna try it from up
This is
top.
gonna come across real good.
Okay. So here we go, guys. You ready? I'm gonna try and do it slow.
Oh, that was cool.
We're gonna have to do a clip of that, John.
Yeah.
You know?
We need to get you a GoPro that you can set up and that you can film yourself while you're doing your live shows, so that we can get clips and stuff like that. Because that would have been a cool GoPro clip,
Okay.
especially if you would have filmed it at like 60 frames per second, and we would have slowed that down.
Okay. Got a little bit more. Here we go. There we go, guys. Okay.
That's cool.
And we'll have fun till the daddy takes the tea right away. All right. Put that over there. And get us some this stuff. And remember, guys, that crucible is still really, really hot.
Oh, yeah.
So the people watching later on, do not burn yourself on it because that stays hot for quite a while. Okay, so let's see what we got. Whoops. Okay. Come on, I want some of those long things. I thought the way I poured it might have come out with some long things, but I don't think so.
I wonder if you get it closer to the bucket.
Maybe.
That way there's not as much velocity when it hits the water, it won't break up. Maybe if you do it with like warmer water.
The water is warm.
I'm sure it is after dumping that in there. Maybe. I wonder when it hits the water, because it was the way it was looking, dripping out of the
crucible.
Yeah, that it was the only way I could think of is that if you got some kind of metal string and you poured it down the strings, that you could possibly get some drippy stuff off of it.
Well, we can also pour it over like chickpeas. We can pour it over. We can pour it over dried spaghetti. And get some other fun stuff going on too. But yeah, we don't have anything as big as we did in that last one. I don't know. Maybe I was closer to it. We may have to try one more, guys. Oh, I know you hate that.
Turtle Trader is saying hello to
Hi,
David.
Turtle. David, feel free to jump in and read the chat, honey.
David,
yeah, sure.
Go ahead.
Good looking Irishman with that accent.
Yeah.
What's the sandy stuff that's in your hand?
That?
The gritty stuff that you can is there gritty stuff on your fingers?
Yeah, I use this bucket to do castings, and the investment in that I use in the cast, it bubbles out in this bucket. So there's a bunch of it down at the bottom, and I keep picking that stuff up along with this stuff. So I should have.
So Sophia Benedict was saying Sandy sings when she's feeling grand.
Yeah, this is fun stuff. Oh, we got a good one there, guys. We did. We got, look at how big that piece is. Can you guys see
That is
that?
awesome.
That's a good one.
It looks like there's several interesting. The one, yeah, the one you just keep rolling around there.
Yeah. And
The
this,
big one. Yeah, no, yeah, the one you just had. Yeah, that one.
that one's really interesting too. Okay, so I think we need to try it one more time, guys, to see if we can get some drippies. What do you think?
Sounds good to me.
Chat, you want to hang in with me for one more roll? Now that
Pandora Hunting said that it's fun. She loves watching this.
okay, cool.
I don't think you're going to get too many complaints. Most of the people who watch this stuff, it ain't like there's a time limit. You know, they're not going to be like, "Oh my God, I'm going to watch this for 5 minutes and then I'm done." Maybe there are a few, but most of us are hanging in there for the long haul. Or listing, or we're just wanting some social contact with other people.
Okay, all right, so we got that. Let's get some more metal. I bet you I can find some. Okay.
Pandora Hunting with Debbie and Scuba Dude says, "Hi everyone, I subscribe to all your channels. This is fun. Love watching this." And after that, Shelley Bell, was that Bellier? Hey everyone, please give Sweet Sandy a thumbs up. There you go, Sandy. Isn't that nice?
Thank you. I keep forgetting that stuff. I keep forgetting to say subscribe to my channel and thumbs up. I forget all that stuff, you know? It's like I'm just having fun doing this, and I hope everybody is having fun watching, you know? I mean, this kind of stuff, guys, is cool. All right, we gotta look at this chunk. If that doesn't give us something, I don't know what will. But anyway,
how many ounces does that chunk weigh?
I don't know. Let's see.
I didn't know if it was pre-measured.
No, it's just laying on my bench. So let's see. See what we got. Units, grams. We have about 80 grams, so almost 3. Well, we got almost 3 ounces.
Wow.
Oh yeah. Now we're having fun. Let's see. Let me take just a little break for a minute here, guys, and get you up here. Hi.
Gail says
behind those hands.
Gail says this is why I don't leave the house some days.
Sorry.
What are you imbibing there? Is that tea?
Yeah, it's just Arizona.
Arizona.
0 calorie green tea with ginseng, because you guys know. Oh dear. Hi Todd. Gail. Hi. Kathleen. Sandra. Hi guys. Thanks for coming in. I really appreciate it. You guys, you are just the best. I was telling somebody just this morning that I think the people that come in my chat are just far and above, over the top, man. You guys are cool people, especially for hanging around a nut like me.
We're all from the same tree, Sandy.
We're
I
all
don't.
flakes, fruits, and nuts. Or that's what you're saying? We're granola bars.
This is the. You're the YouTube crowd that I fit in with. We
All
all have
right.
our. We all have our place. This is home.
What were they saying in the chat the other day, guys? About we're the land of the misfit toys. That's what we are.
That's for sure. You have the popular YouTube crowd, and
Mhm.
I just don't fit in well with. I never, even in school, I didn't fit in well. I was always like, "Hey, let's go play Magic the Gathering at lunch," and they're like, "What? Like, Dungeons and Dragons?" Yeah, that was me. My mom never had to worry about me being out doing anything bad. We were always over at my friend's house playing card games and stuff.
Wow. Yeah, I was a tomboy, so I was always off playing with the guys and climbing trees and you know, just all sorts of stuff like that. And then when I was 13, I got my first horse. And so every hour that I wasn't at home or at school, I was off with my horse. That horse kept me out of a hell of a lot of trouble, guys. Oh my gosh, I would have been a hellion. Well, I still was, but you know, I would have probably gotten into some yucky trouble. So thank God for the horses. Read to me, baby.
Babsy, is that Barbara, isn't it? Babsy's Barbara. Yeah, she's saying I've been gone for a while, getting an update on my niece Rose. I'll have to watch the replay. And then E Mendoza has just joined, and Shelly Belly says we all get along, no drama. We support each other the way it should be. We all love Sweet Sandy. Yes, that's very true, Shelly. Yep.
We had to kind of remove somebody the other night, but you know,
Yeah.
they were trying to be a bully, and
No,
they,
have to go.
yeah, no,
Have to go.
doesn't work in my chat room. We're here to have fun and to laugh, forget about what's going on for a short period of time, and enjoy each other. You know.
Yep.
And if you can't do that, then turn the channel.
That's it.
Yeah.
Just turn the channel. You know.
Pandora Hunting with Debbie and Scuba Dude says, Sandy, start an Instagram. We would love to see all these pictures. LOL, hires girl too.
I know.
Was it somebody we know that was in here trying to cause trouble?
Well, I think I know her. It was under a different name.
Oh.
She's got a few YouTube accounts, so.
Oh, well, I do too, but everybody knows the names of mine. But most of my YouTube accounts are legitimate. I have different YouTube channels that I make videos for. This is just one of many projects. This is just the most successful one.
Oh no, I thought we were out of gas. Sorry, guys. Just didn't have it turned up enough.
Somebody was asking that you start an Instagram. We would love to see all the pictures.
Okay. Tell me when, John.
There. Let's go back just a little bit. I want to see your knees. I see your there you go, right there.
Right there?
Yeah, that's perfect because that gives you. We can still see the bucket real good. Next time when you pour, though, try pouring at the end of the bucket that's closer to your tea. That way we can see it hit the water.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
over here. Okay.
No, the other side.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, right. Yeah, because it's still, if you push it out a little bit further, push the bucket out just a little bit further. Yeah, that would work great. Or you can push it over a little bit further. Like there you go. Yeah, that way. A little bit more.
Okay.
There we go. Perfect.
Okay. Now we got it.
That's absolutely perfect. That was a little dramatic.
Yeah. Well, the reason I
Is it in your way now? Yeah.
do that is because my chat is over on that side. So I forget about that. I still have
Yeah.
part of the screen over there, you know? So,
Yeah.
all right,
Yeah.
here we
Yeah.
go.
We can see it real good that way.
Cool. Okay, and you can see the crucible. Okay.
Heck yes, I'm happily here. I have
Yep.
to do something to break the Baby Shark song in my head. Thanks to the grandbabies. Do 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 do. No. Grandma Shark, da 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 da. Grandma Shark, da 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 da.
Vanessa says, David, who's the other young man here? Well, that's me, Vanessa.
Yeah.
That's me.
David from Northern Ireland is in helping me, and John from Nevermore Antiques. They're both in here helping me out. So we have a guys' day afternoon.
That picture cleared up really good.
Did it?
Yeah.
Oh wow, you can really see the metal now, can't you?
Yeah. Hey, can I have some more water, please? Oh, I'll take a bottle of water, please.
Cool.
Thank you.
Oh, Vanessa says she meant you, John. She says she hadn't met you before.
Oh, yeah. I pretty much lurk in a lot of Sandy's chats. But I don't normally come on. She normally has a lot better than me. She has a roll and picker or someone.
Oh,
Yeah.
true. You know, guy, I need to figure out, John, how to get people in on their iPhones and their Androids. They seem to have trouble clicking on the link and getting in. Do you know a trick to that? Or David, do you know the trick to?
Somebody said that if you post it directly onto their timeline, or if you send it through an instant messenger, but I don't know. I could never get it to work on my phone, so I just always use a computer. But yeah, Google leaves a lot to be desired in that department.
David, how do you get in?
How do I get in? What I'm doing right now is I get in Google Hangouts through my mobile. Is that what we're talking about?
Yeah.
Google Hangouts.
Yeah.
Yeah. I get in from my mobile, but I tell you, I only figured this out recently. What I have to do, Sandy, is sign in to Google Hangouts.
Okay.
I have to sign into Google Hangouts and then have to.
I lost you. You still there?
It's a long trip from Ireland to here. Hello, Vanessa.
David, we lost you.
Sorry about that. That was my signal went there. Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah. What I do is on Google Hangouts, I'm on my mobile right now.
Okay.
So what I do is I've always signed in to Google Hangouts through my mobile. But what I have to do is as soon as I hit the link that whoever puts in the chat, I hit that, and then it comes up in the top left-hand corner of my mobile phone screen, my name. I hit like a wee pen symbol beside my name, and then it goes down to sign out. I have to hit sign out, and then hit the button on my mobile. It takes me to my home screen. Close all the other tabs, and then go back into YouTube. Go back onto your live video, and then hit the link again, and then hit Google Hangouts, and then hit sign in, and then that's it.
That sounds like a shortcut.
Did you guys get that? Because I sure didn't. That sounds like Google could do a whole lot better at helping us sign in.
It sounded a whole lot like take your phone, throw it against the wall, and buy a computer.
Yeah. That when Dawn wants to come in, you have to post it on her wall, over Facebook. And then Layla, you have to send her an email. And so, it's like Google, with all the intelligence that you have running around over there and all the money you're making,
you would think that they would come up with a better, easier way of doing that, where you could just click on the link and you would just go there, you know?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, it should be made a lot easier. It shouldn't be like that where I have to do 4 or 5 different things and then
Yeah,
sign out and then sign back in again.
that's crazy.
That's not.
Looks like Laquanda Williams. She says, "Hello, everyone. I watched you on Wade's Ventures channel. Love the jewelry you make, Sandy."
Oh, great. Well, thanks for coming over and joining us. We're just, we're playing, we're melting metal, and we're dropping it in a bucket to come up with some fun shapes to see if we can't create something from the fun shapes. And I should have gotten a, I know this is going to take a little while, guys, because it was such a big hunk of metal.
Yeah, that was a big piece.
This is, guys, this is almost 3 ounces of silver that I've got in the crucible right now. And it was scrap from another casting. And so we're just melting it down and playing with it to see if we can get some cool shapes to make a pin or a pendant or something fun, you know? We'll just, I like to see what the universe gives me in something like this, and then challenge myself to come up and make something out of it.
Lily Tiger 29. Sandy says Google products don't integrate well because they have different teams working in projects and they don't communicate to each other. She must be talking about Google Hangouts, sir.
Oh, okay. All right, we're getting there, guys. We're getting there.
Ain't got nothing but time.
If I had hooked up my cutting torch, it would have gone faster, but this was kind of an afterthought of, I had this on my mind that I wanted to do this, and so we're doing it. Now, can you see the metal in there, John or David? Can you see it rolling around?
No, it's real bright white.
Okay.
But it's
when I take the flame off of it, it just.
John, Patricia wants to know what your channel name is.
let
me put it in for you.
If you want, yeah. If anybody wants to sub, that's cool. I just uploaded a video. We pretty much do. I do a lot of vlog style videos for me and my family. It's more of a lifestyle channel. I do some haul videos and stuff like that, but I try to do, I call it my almost daily vlog because I don't get one up every day. But
yeah, but John,
I do a lot of weird stuff.
You have some real good information on retail arbitrage and going to Goodwill.
Yeah, the other day I made a random video to where I went and bought 101 bunny backpacks.
Oh yeah, I saw that one. That was cool.
I'm still working out. I bought a brand new GoPro, and I put audio on it. So I'm still working with it, but it's going to make my channel a lot better. But there's a little bit of a learning curve, but I'm learning. So if you guys just stick with me, it'll get better, I promise. But the video I put out today, I had to edit it. I edited it 4 times because my Sony Vegas kept coming up with a black screen. So it was crud, I say.
Okay, so tell me if I'm good here.
You are perfect there. That is absolutely phenomenal.
Okay, let's hope that I don't put a hole in the bucket, but if we do, we do. All right, guys.
Oh no, we don't want to put a hole in the bucket. That would be bad.
There's a hole in the bucket, dear Eliza, dear Eliza. Okay, we'll try a little bit of it and see how it goes here. Probably look better if I poured it the other way, but I'm not gonna move right now. Okay, let's just.
Here we go, folks. Pay attention. This is the money shot. Oh, that looks gooey. That was a big one.
Yeah,
My wife trying to look over my shoulder.
I was going to say, John, your wife seems to be very interested in what's going on.
you ready? Here we go again, guys.
Oh, that's so satisfying.
In the middle of the bucket so I don't get all that crap that I did the last time. Okay, we got a little bit left, so let's get it right. Let's see. I'm gonna put it down here. All right.
Rip it, bip, do wall. I hear tell you're doing well. Good things have come to you. Wish I had your good luck charm and you had to do whack-a-doo, whack-a-doo. You had to do whack-a-doo. All right, let's see. Oh, let me get some.
You need to put a paper towel down.
Yeah, that makes it easier.
Someone asked if you can go in a small circle. That would be.
I guess I could, but I don't think it would.
It wouldn't make a circle. It'd break up.
Okay. That's there. Okay. Now try not to drop my electronic cigarette in there. That would be disastrous. I might
You don't want to see.
word.
Patricia says, sell me the lining of that cup, sterling. Wood.
All right, guys. I think we got some more cool stuff.
We don't want to see you get electrocuted live on air.
Yeah.
That'd be a horrible way to grow a channel.
Yeah. All right. Well, we got one, John, that's a drippy.
There we go.
Yeah.
What end did that come out of?
It came out of right in the middle.
Hmm.
Then we got a bigger one, a bigger piece. Let's see. Let's see.
Lynn B says, good to drink water out of a silver cup. And then after that, E. Mendoza says, Sandy, how do you feel?
I feel much better, thank you. My tooth is 99% back to normal, so I'm doing pretty good.
And then Patricia says, planning for silver.
Yeah, I'm planting silver.
Then after that, LaQuanda Williams says, I like your hat, Sandy.
Oh, thank you. That comes from Etc. Emporiums at Poshmark. Valerie has that store. She's got a lot of neat things in there, guys. Go over and pay her a visit. She comes in here a lot. So go over and check out her store on Poshmark.
Lynn B says Sandy should make colloidal silver. Is that?
Oh,
Sandy should
yeah.
make colloidal silver.
I've heard of that. I don't know how to make it, but
Gale Resources says, if pouring from a high distance, would it create drippies?
Well, we tried that, and see, the first one I poured, we got the cool dribbles, and we were trying to duplicate that. That's what I was trying to say. And we only got one piece that duplicated it. So I'm not sure. I'm going to have to go back and watch the video and see what I did to get the cool drip pieces.
Patricia says, is that silver or gold?
It is sterling silver. The reason it has the colors in it is because it is sterling, and sterling is alloyed with copper and zinc and probably some nickel in it. It just depends. Each company refines or their alloys. So.
And Gale Resources says, I mean, heck, Sandy, just do the impossible for us. And then a smiley face beside it.
Do the impossible?
Yeah.
Okay. No problem.
Now, don't get that mixed up. Now, Sandy, when she says impossible, don't get that mixed up with balls and pickles now.
Yep. Okay. All right, guys. Let's see. Go here. I'm sure there's much down at the bottom. Okay, get this over here. But I'll bring you guys around here in just a second. Okay.
Patricia says, do you have a strainer in your kitchen?
I think I do. Yep, I think I do. But some of those pieces are real tiny. I would have to almost have to put a cloth in there, I think. Let's see if I can get this camera back over here. Get this. Get my stuff.
Bianca's just joined. So she has. Bianca's just joined.
You're breaking up. Try that again, David.
Right, I was just saying Bianca's joined.
Hey, Bianca.
Oh, you're still breaking up. All right, guys.
Can you hear me now, Sandy?
Now I can, yes.
Yeah, sorry. I'm on my mobile. It's the signal up here hasn't been too good the last couple of days.
Okay.
I was just saying there that Bianca's joined.
Hi, Bianca. Wanda, am I pronouncing that right? Hi.
Yeah, I think it is. I think it's Laquanda. Yep.
Okay. Welcome. So let's see what we got. Just rearranging. Okay. Get here so you can see on. So we got a drip. We got
the last one. And then we got a big, almost a leaf looking thing. And then we've got another large one there. That, oh, lots of fun stuff going on. Cool. Let me see. Move that over a little bit. Get some. That's fun. We just got all sorts of fun stuff going on here, guys. Wow. I hope you can see this on the channel. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, we need to get you set up on Instagram. Yeah, it's starting to clear up a little bit there. Wow, there are some neat pieces.
Yeah. Just some real fun stuff.
How many ounces of silver do you have there? About
Well,
5?
Oh, there's a little flower.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I probably have at least 5 ounces, but I think quite a bit.
So this is an expensive endeavor. You did about what, $15 an ounce, $20 an ounce?
Maybe a little bit more.
Yeah.
You know, not lost by any means.
Yeah.
The stuff they will do something else with it. So,
Oh yeah, yeah. It's not gone, but yeah, it's just changed shape. What is?
I like that one too. Can you guys see that? It's kind of like a little cup.
Yeah, like a shell or like a clam shell, or it's got so many different looks to it.
Sandy, I have to go here, Sandy, but thanks for having me on. Really appreciate it. And
Well,
it's
anytime,
good talking.
David.
Yeah, it's good talking to you, John.
See you, David. I appreciate you stopping in, man. You're awesome.
Yeah,
boy.
no problem. Yeah, thanks very much.
And-
I'll see you again.
Okay, type something in the chat so that they
Yes.
can subscribe to your channel.
Will do.
Because David's going to do that game night again, and then he takes us along when he goes out selling in Northern Ireland, and it's fun to go along with him. So if you guys aren't subscribed, please subscribe to him.
Yeah, thanks very much,
Have a
Sandy.
good day.
I will indeed. Yes. See you.
Okay, bye-bye.
I put David's channel in the chat. I put the link in there if anyone needs
Okay,
to.
good.
Somebody
Yeah.
asked, it says, would you get a different result if you poured the liquid silver in hot water? Babsy, we've already asked that question, and the water that she's using, it is hot. So I don't know.
Yeah, too much different results than what I've got.
I wonder if you poured it into
Over.
a different medium, something that's more I don't know, thicker.
Possibly, but what, stuff here, guys. My goodness. Have a bunch. Ooh, all sorts of good stuff. Good stuff. Made stuff. And that's just, this is poured just a minute ago. I've got more stuff underneath here. Ooh, yeah. So, did you guys want a pendant or a or whatever you want to call it? Or what do you want to make, guys? Let me know.
I don't tell Picasso what to paint.
Oh man, it fun stuff in here. Cool, fun stuff. All right, piece here. We're going to work from this layer.
Look, Quanda wants to
Right
know
now.
where you're from.
I was born when I was to Albuquerque, Math, and then when in '09 I started running around all over the country. So we got some cool stuff going on here, guys. Let me out so I can keep. So about 10 years ago, because my mother was getting older, and I'm trying to get out of town. Let's see. Yeah, guys, we are going to have fun with it.
Yeah, your sound. I think your internet's getting a little
wanky.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll see if it clears up. If not, I'll switch over to the other internet. Let's see. You know something, guys? I think I'm just going to make a brooch without any stone. Silver. We haven't done anything that was just silver. So let me see what I got here.
Bianca says, I think she meant say, are they all small jewelry pieces? I can't see them well enough. They're what they are, Bianca, is they're little pieces of silver. They're like droppings. So they're all individual. They're all different, and she's going to make jewelry out of them. Everybody's wanting a brooch.
Okay, that's kind of in mind that we're gonna do that. Let me see if I can. How this is looking.
I got a box of jewelry over there, Sandy. I haven't even looked through yet. I bought it at an auction. It's like a ream of paper box. It's just full of it, full of stuff. Yeah, I haven't looked at any of it yet.
Wow. And you get some of the coolest stuff. Guys, if you ever get a chance to buy a jewelry box or jar or bag or anything from John, he finds some of the neatest jewelry stuff. Really does.
And I'm really ignorant towards it, so I don't know. I mean, honestly, I'm not cherry picking it. You can look at my eBay accounts and see that I'm not listing. I list a couple pieces here or there, but
no.
And my next, on the 19th of January, I'm doing an auction with MSP again. And I've got 2 jewelry jars. One that didn't get paid for from the last auction. I've still got it. And I've also got like 6 books on jewelry and costume jewelry and identifying jewelry. So that'll be a lot too. That'll be really good for somebody wanting to learn.
I need to put the calendar. Because like I said, never been disappointed and gotten from been happily surprised.
LaQuanda, I keep turning my mic off because I got loud children's. But I'm from the state of Missouri. I live in southeast Missouri, about 60 miles south of St. Louis. We'll be going up there hopefully at the end of this month to do some thrift shopping. I'm going to go up and spend some time with my aunt.
You're kind of breaking up, John. I wonder if it's your
No, it
internet.
could be. I don't know if my son's in there on the internet or not, but it could very well be me.
Okay, so guys, okay, what I'm doing is I'm just kind of laying these out on a white piece of paper so that I can see what's going on. And I think I'm happy with that. So I'm going to set that right there. And then we're going to gather this one up. I think I'm going to get a bag to put these in.
Hey, Bougie Bear.
Hi, April. How are you doing?
I think I came in like a wrecking ball on that one. I turned my mic on.
We are playing. Took a bunch of silver and we dropped it into.
Yeah, this has been exciting. This is cool stuff. She's working on a brooch, April.
And we can, make something out of it.
Hello, Helen. Hello, Helen. Welcome
Hi, Helen. And for those that don't know, this is John from Nevermore Antiques. He jumped in to help me out to chat to me, and
I get to be her not so lovely assistant today.
Oh, I actually will go out on a limb and say I'm the prettiest thing in the room today. All right, let's see, get that off of there. Okay. And then we need to get here. I can do it without this. One of the two. How did that happen? So look at everything that we got, guys. We got a lot. Yay. We could do a whole, that would be fun. Just jewelry, I guess, or something. Okay, let's see, what do I want? I think this is 26, so we got, is there gonna be enough? Yep, looks like it. Okay. Well, I'm gonna tip you up just a little bit so you can.
Is there any way you can try that switching your internet trick?
I would have to run to the house to get. I don't know. Oh, switching my internet. Duh, I'm not even on the same page. Let me try. Let's see. Connect it. that. Okay, we're connected to the other internet. Is that any better? Any better, guys?
I'm giving it a minute to see if it starts coming across any clearer.
Okay.
Sometimes it takes a minute to catch up. It's this time of day. You're probably you're a time zone ahead of us, so it's 5:30 there, so all the kids are home playing Call of Duty.
No, it's actually 3:30 here.
Oh yeah, you're an hour behind us, so never mind. Yeah, that cleared up a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a little bit better, a lot better actually now.
It's amazing. Some days the house internet is clear and this is yucky, and then other days this one is clear. So I don't know. I don't understand it. I don't even pretend to. Okay. So we'll stamp this guy. And then we'll get on with it. Okay. This one. Okay. All right. Now we will take this and start laying this out. Like I had it, maybe.
That
Yeah.
is so much clearer now. Just
Oh, okay.
crazy. Night and day.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, the reason why it's gold colored is because it's got the impurities in it. My wife's asking questions behind me. She's watching.
It's got copper and zinc and some other stuff alloyed in to make sterling. So that's why it's coming out the different colors. Let's see if we can just, oops, bend this a little bit. Yep. Okay. Here we go. That. And let's see, what do I want to do here? I think I want to turn that one around. Go down this way.
Babsy says, Sandy, are you using a twig? That's a piece of silver. It's a piece of drip. It's pretty. I like the colors. I like the gold tones.
Yeah, wouldn't it be neat if those would stay? Trouble is, they won't, but it would be cool if they would stay.
What do you mean they'll change color over time?
Yeah, it'll turn back to sterling silver color.
Oh, that's interesting. I did not know that. because I
Yeah.
kind of like the color of it. I was like, wow, that looks pretty. The different coppers and the golds and the silvers, they all look pretty together.
Yeah, it would be nice if it would, but let's see. Still don't like that. Let me switch this one maybe down here.
Oh, Babsy said you casted a twig earlier in silver. I
Oh
didn't know.
yeah, yeah. No, it's still sitting there.
My bad, Babs. Yeah, I thought that I thought that you thought that was a twig. It's like, no, it's the drip stuff.
No, I was showing them this, John. This is actually a twig that I did cast.
So how do you do that? Do you just dip it or?
Nope, I sprue it up just like you would a ring or anything else, and it burns out in the oven.
Oh,
So
okay.
it leaves the void, and you can cast most anything that will burn out. So I've even cast some plastic things that, you know, you don't want to be in the shop while it's burning out, but it's fun. We'll do some of that. I'll get some stuff together and we'll cast some stuff, just burning stuff out. Okay, I think I like this. We're going to try it. We are going to try it. Okay, so put some flux on it so we can solder it. There we go. And that turned on. We'll get some solder going here. Okay. Ah. Jeez, come on, hands, work. Thank you. All right. Get my striker back over here. And see what we can do. So what is your wife's name, John?
My wife's name is Megan.
Megan?
Yes.
Megan, welcome. I hope you're enjoying the
She's just she's sitting behind me watching.
Okay.
I've got my headset on.
Oh, okay.
She's
She can't hear me at all. All righty then.
I just relay what you say.
Okay.
She's interested. I'm gonna have you make a ring for her because she loves that turquoise. But she has real little fingers, so it has to be something more, kind of dainty.
Yep. Not a problem. I can do dainty.
Yeah. She loves turquoise. Your brother can help you get on the toilet, pig.
Let's see. There. Here. There. We're up there. All right. Let's see. Okay. This one here. Up.
If you've not hit the like button yet, it would be a good time to show Sandy some love and hit that thumbs up.
Thank you guys. I appreciate it. That's what I thought. You weren't soldered down. Come on. Okay. Okay, let's see how we're doing here. Just to make sure that this bottom is soldered, and I think we got it. All right. I think we got it, guys. I think. Okay, did anything fall off? I don't think so. I did it. Yep. Yeah, that little piece right there fell off. What I was having problems with. Okay. We'll get it.
Do you have anything planned?
All right. So what we'll do is here. All right. I think I got it. Let's see how we did this time. Yep. Everything stayed on. All right. Let's see. Oh. There's a little bit at the top here that I need to get it secured or it's going to catch on somebody's piece of clothing. I don't. So we'll spread down on there. Okay. There we go. We got it. I'm pretty sure we got it. Let's see. Yep. Okay. So we'll throw it in the pickle.
Okay, what's the pickle?
The pickle is a mild acid. It's about the strength of battery acid. And what it does is it cleans up the metal. It gets all of the extra flux that I put on there and that off of it. And you noticed how it kind of looked dirty and crummy. Well, when it comes out of the pickle, it'll be white.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
How long does it got to stay in the pickle for?
About 5 minutes.
Oh wow! I was thinking like overnight or something.
Mm-mm. No, it just takes a few minutes to get that stuff off of it, and then I'll buff it, and then I will put the pin on the back, and we'll be ready to go. So, what's going on in the chat, guys?
Talking about dogs
Dogs.
and
Yeah.
Amazon Prime shipping.
As soon as I get this cleaned up, the dogs will be able to come over with me. Right now, it's not a biohazard; it's just a hazard.
Yeah.
So,
What kind of jar is that up there on your top shelf over your shoulder? The one with the red and the blue checks or the zigzags over by the window.
Over by the window.
On the top shelf above the books.
Above the books.
Is that a jar or is it a basket? Right in front of you.
Yeah.
It is interesting. Oh, it's a basket. How beautiful.
Yeah. It's an Indian made basket.
Oh, wow. Yeah. That is too cool.
I can't remember. Oh, it was a local pueblo that does this, like Santo Domingo or can't remember. I can remember turquoise and I can't remember baskets.
Lily Tiger 29 said that she loves the basket as well. Roland Picker finally came in. How you doing, buddy?
Hey, Mike. We got John in here.
I'm doing a poor Roland Picker impression tonight. I don't know where you're at, bro, but we need you. We need a hero.
Let's see where we're at. Let me go get some more water from Deal here. There we go.
Waiting for a snake to come out of the basket, Jennifer?
Okay, let's see if we're done yet. Oop. Not quite yet. So how are you doing, Mike? You doing okay? Come on in if you want.
Come on in. The water is fine.
Yepers. You guys wondering what I'm looking at? My computer is over here. That's the way that I can read that. There we go. Now I can look at you and keep up with the chat at the same time. There we go. So did you guys like what we did today? Throwing that metal in the bucket and then seeing, well, we don't know whether it turned out or not. It may be a pile of junk. Who knows?
Yeah, that's the thing. You never know. I mean, if you don't like it, you can always put it back in there, melt it down, and make another piece.
And boy, when I started, I remelted a lot. Well, when I started, I wasn't doing casting, so I would just gather up everything that I melted down and take it back to the supply house and made it in. But it was like one day it finally, the light bulb went on and I went, oh, and actually started making jewelry after I had melted down stuff for a few weeks. And I thought, man, am I ever going to learn this? I really want to make jewelry, and I am a disaster. The best thing that the people told me when I started out, and I watched them for about 5 hours, was take your torch and put it in your non-dominant hand. Because everybody wants to grab the torch with their dominant hand. And it doesn't work, because you've seen I've had to rearrange stuff, as I was working, and I think now even, I think that's the hardest thing for people to learn, is to take the torch in their non-dominant hand. Hi, Mike. And
hey, what's up?
And figure out how to control it. But when you learn the piano, you don't learn both hands at the same time. You learn one hand, and then you learn the other hand, and then you bring them together. So, if you're starting out silversmithing or working with metal or a torch in any way, start just with the torch, and then watch the color of metal as you're heating it up. Watch it change, and watch what that color is just before it melts and goes into a ball, because that's a very critical color that you need to remember. And now my left hand just does it instinctively. It just pulls back. It doesn't even go through the thought process. My eye sees the color and my hand pulls back. But you really need to learn that. That's a critical thing. The rest of it will come, but learning to control your heat with your left hand or your right hand, whichever is non-dominant, is a critical thing to learning how to work with metal. So that's what you need to practice first. Once you get that, sky's the limit. Absolutely, the sky is the limit. So, Mike, what have you been up to? I've missed you.
Yeah, I've been busy just getting caught up on all the work that I missed for the last couple of weeks, and had to do a little sourcing, did a little arbitrage online, so make sure that I didn't miss out before everything was gone.
Yeah.
And other than that, just creating my sub list, so I'm ready for the draw on Saturday. And
Oh, yeah, I need to get in on that.
yeah, that's for anybody that don't forget, man. Saturday, we're having the 500 sub drawn.
That's awesome. Congratulations on getting a 500.
This is what it looks like, John, when it comes out of the pickle.
Let me see here.
Remember how it was a crummy color?
Yeah.
That. This is what it looks like now. Oh, Ubu focused. Yay, Ubu.
So what are you making? I mean, how'd you get all that?
Okay,
get that done?
What we did is we melted a bunch of silver, and then I just poured it into a bucket of water.
Okay.
Dumped it in, and we came out with. Okay, where did I put it now? Oh, this is ridiculous. See, I can sit in one spot and move stuff, guys. Where did I put that? This is silly. I just had it. Do you guys remember where I put it?
Well, I don't know where it's at, because I just came in late. I'm always late.
Yeah, I can lose it right.
Doobie doobie doo.
That's silly. What did I do with that, guys? It was a Ziploc full of the silver that I was going to show you that we just produced. I think I poured about 5 ounces of silver, Mike.
Oh wow, that's a lot of silver.
Yeah, and I found it. Okay. So we came out with
Oh wow.
fun shapes that we're gonna play with. I may make a whole line of jewelry with just these pieces that, you know, I got from dropping it in the bucket of water. So, all right, let's see.
Cool how it changes color to that goldish brass looking color. You know, you wouldn't expect that to happen.
Guys, we're not soldered down at the end. We're going to have to redo this.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, I messed up.
See, I come in and mess everything up.
Yeah. It's all your fault, Mike.
I know it.
Bring you over here.
Well, you could always remelt that then again, couldn't you, though?
Oh, yeah.
That's the beauty of the silver. You screw up, you can just start all over again.
Yeah, it's never lost. Never lost. So this is just for you, Mike.
All right. Ooh, baby, I love that striker.
Just for you.
I gotta answer a question in here that was asked to me of the Mary says, "What time, Mike, do we need to be in the room?" You guys, if you go over to my channel, I did a video the other day about how I'm doing the giveaway, and as long as you're a sub, which I check, all you got to do is leave a comment in that video, and then you don't need to be present. But if you want to see what happens Saturday during my regular show, we're going to use that comment picker outer thingy that we did for Sandy's. That randomly will pick a winner. So get on over there, and if you're not subbed, I guess you could sub now if you wanted, and make sure you leave a comment and get in there. I mean, I like John's comment. Boom, that was pretty cool. And there was a lot of nice things said in there. I really appreciate it, guys. I love all my subs. I love everybody that subs to me. You guys keep me going, and I appreciate that.
Yeah, we like you, man. You're a good guy. I'm glad I met you.
No, I'm a BA. No, I'm not a nice guy.
No, you're a good guy.
Well, I do have to mention one other thing. You guys need to go over to the MSP auction this Saturday. Barb and
Yes.
Carol, Bargain Shopping, are going to be on there.
Yep.
So I put the link there. It's going to be really good. I mean, if you guys were at Barb's auction a couple days ago, you got a preview of what's going to be there. And there's going to be a lot of Native American, and even a motorcycle piece, which I'm going to be bidding on. So make sure you guys get over there and support Barb and Carol and Dwayne and Heather.
Yeah,
and,
that'll be for sure.
And I mean, even when John did the auction, I mean, I scored on the Aussie doll and the video lot. I mean, I scored that Aussie doll. That's James. Well, James doesn't know it yet. That's his Christmas present. So, because he's got a Bark at the Moon Aussie. So he's got his little collection. I got my little Kiss army going on. So we're having a contest to see who like the most dolls now.
Yeah, I have a.
I don't know where you find.
I
don't know where you find it. I don't. Oh, I'm sorry, John. Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say I have a giveaway tomorrow that I'll be giving away. Probably I'll be doing the video sometimes around 2 or 3, but I'm giving away one of those Ryan's World golden eggs. If anyone's interested, it's probably right now it's about a $70 value on eBay. If you had to buy it between 60 and 70, and all you have to do is I put the link into the chat. You have to be subbed. Same thing. You have to be subbed and leave a comment on the video, and I will be picking one person, and the winner gets it for free, and I'll ship it to you, and absolutely no charge to you. You just have to message me and claim your golden egg from the goose.
Yeah, I've never seen anything like that before.
Yeah, it's pretty interesting. It's neat. It's one of the hot toys. It's the Ryan's World Golden Egg. And I know there's a lot of parents that want that for their kids. So I thought, how cool would it be to just do a giveaway? I got 6 of them. And I was like, how cool would it be to do a giveaway for one of the eggs? So that, maybe hopefully somebody gets it and they can either flip it and make a little bit of money, or they can give it as a gift and make somebody happy. So it's cool.
Yeah, whoever gets that's going to get a really cool, unusual thing there. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
And let me see. There was another question in here. Just let me. It was about my granddaughter. Oh, it's from Helen. Mike, can you put your granddaughter channel link on here? She is a natural. Would love to follow her. Sure. Lily, we call her Lily Pink Hat because she wears a pink hat, and pink's her favorite color. And I'll put her link in here. She's got a channel called Cookieville, and she's starting to do Dollar Tree hauls, Walmart hauls, do-it-yourself crafting for kids and things like that. So she's going to start doing diamond paintings too. So you guys want to see how a 9-year-old acts on video? There's a good place to start. Huh.
So, where did Sandy go to? Is she cleaning up her thing?
Oh,
She's
she must
cleaning.
be over at
Yeah.
that grinder behind the heater. I think that's where she's at. That's what it sounds like.
I'm number 30. I'm the number 30 survivor subscriber to Cookieville.
She'll appreciate it. She's gonna. Oh, and you guys that I bought some crafts for her, and then like I know Barbara sent some craft stuff. Jill sent some craft stuff. April sent some. Barb sent some because she's doing crafts. She's going to be doing a thank you video. So go ahead and make sure you grab that little bell so she can thank you all. And I told her, she said, well, what if I don't remember all their names? I said, well, just say to all the ladies that call Nano Cupcake, thank you for sending me stuff. And she said, okay. So it's like she just was struggling with the names because they're running down the names and she's afraid she's going to botch it. So I don't know. She's a good kid. I love her. And she's crafty. She knows how to do them crafts. So how's everybody's week been? It's almost over.
Thank the Lord.
Oh man, I'm telling you, yes.
Yeah, I've been listing clothes. I got a huge clothing haul. I didn't do a video on it, but it's a lot of Western wear stuff. I'm going to do a video haul on the shirts because they're really cool. I probably got about 40 vintage Western wear button-down shirts, and I probably got. I ended up spending about $400 on the haul. So it'll be interesting to see what it is. I'm gonna probably lot some of it up and try to blow it out, and recoup some of my money and sell the better pieces that I know I can make my money back on.
Right on.
I don't do clothes a whole lot, but this was just kind of too good to pass up. I found one pair of orange tab Levi's, and I'm hoping that I can get about 80, 90 bucks out of those.
Right on. Yeah, close. I mean, I guess it's like with anything, right? I mean, when you've got a chance to snag something, you snooze, you lose. So you got to jump on it,
Yeah, I was at the auction and I probably shouldn't have been so aggressive because honestly, I didn't. It was the very first thing that was being sold at the auction, and I made a mistake. And instead of, I spent about $400 on everything. In reality, looking back, seeing what the rest of the auction went like, I probably could have picked up everything for 40 bucks. I just didn't have an idea what other people were thinking there. And I kind of made a mistake, but it is what it is. I still make good money on it.
Well, that's the beauty of being a reseller. We've made so many mistakes, and now when they happen, it's kind of like, oh well, you'll make your money one way or another. You don't sweat it like you don't sweat it like we used to. I guess some of us. I know I did in the very beginning when I very started back in '99. It was like when you screwed up, it was like, how am I going to get that money back?
Yeah.
And now it's like, I got to return. I had to calm down now on the returns. Yeah. So it's like, I'll just resell it.
Heck, I got a negative feedback yesterday, and I was just like, whatever. They happen.
What?
I was like, you get a negative, you get a negative. Some guy bought we're going to call eBay and see if they'll remove it. Some guy bought some ink cartridges from us and said that there was no magenta, but the listing didn't say there was a magenta, and the magenta wasn't in the photos. So he was just being... Yeah, and he paid nothing for them. He paid like $9 for them, and it was like $6 to ship them. That's what I told him. I was like, man, you didn't pay a whole lot for them. I was like, you got them for about $1 a piece.
Yeah,
And he
some
didn't.
people, I mean, I don't know. They don't either read or they look at the pictures and they don't, they think they see something and they don't. And that's the stuff that aggravates me.
That they don't
there's,
read the listings to see what actually is
yeah,
going on.
yeah. Like I had a return on Amazon. It was an unopened. I mean, they didn't open it, but it's like the listing had all the words in it, what operating system this thing worked on and everything. And then they buy it and then they get it and they go, my operating system doesn't work with this. And I'm like, what? It's in the description.
Yeah.
And on the box, it even says it on the box. So I just don't get it.
Yeah, you just don't understand people. You don't understand, but that's okay. I mean, it is what it is.
Yeah. So I mean, I gave him this money back. I got it back, and I sent it to somebody that wanted it, and it paid me cash. So, no fees. I'm happy.
I love reading. If anyone wanted to get me a Christmas present, all you have to do to make me happy is just go comment on one of my videos, because I love reading comments. T-Basher on my Cracker Barrel video, and he's like, screw Cracker Barrel and the crap food they wrote in on. I love reading comments. I love it. I try to reply to everything.
That didn't do what I wanted to.
Hey, E, you know what, E, you don't have to be present. Just go, you made a comment in that video. So, I mean, I'm just saying if you wanted to be present to see how the thing worked, that's fine. But the video is going to reload anyway, but you don't have to be present to win. That wasn't the rule. The rule was be a sub and leave a comment. There's only 2 rules. Yeah, Lily, you make a good point. About the about on eBay, they don't read the instructions, and then when you check some feedbacks before buying, you see the complaints are because they didn't read the descriptions. You can usually read why there was a negative given by a buyer, and you can tell that I just didn't read, but they're not going to admit that.
Yeah, we replied to his feedback that says that it wasn't listed in the description or in the photograph. So like we've got 23,000 feedback, and out of 23,000 feedback, we probably got 5 negatives. And in the past 4 years, we've got like 3. So I mean,
that's a good ratio.
Yeah, you'd have to dig hard to find a negative feedback. Most of them we try to take care of. I could message this guy, and I just don't feel like it. I'm gonna contact eBay and see if they'll remove it first, and if they will, then and if they will, then that's great. If not, then I might contact them, tell them, hey, refund his money, and be like, hey, I refunded all your money. I sent you a feedback revision. If you feel like being generous at Christmas time, I'd appreciate it if you'd revise your feedback.
Yeah.
And if that don't work, then I'll just look at it for the next year and remember that maybe I need to up my game a little bit on my descriptions and be precise. That I don't know. I don't know what I could do. Be like, it doesn't come with a Rolls Royce.
No, yeah.
Yeah,
most definitely.
Yeah. This pencil that I'm selling does not come with a G6 airplane.
Yeah. And then the Shamrock Pixie, they made a good point. People do not read the descriptions on Poshmark either. You know what, though? That's on them, because as long as your picture and you show any flaws, if there are any, you show everything, even if you write it in your description and they don't read it, then they get it and they say, oh, it's the wrong size, I want to return it. Oh, well, so sad, too bad. So at least Poshmark's got a little bit different system to protect the buyer. I mean, the seller. Yeah. But if you honestly try to mislead somebody and they catch you at it, I mean, you're going to get a return, but then shame on you,
I was reading a news article earlier to where they've downgraded eBay again today. It was a news article that came out, and they've reduced their forecast up to 40%.
wow.
Yeah, it's really looking bad for eBay. So, but the thing I say is that I sell used goods. So, eventually overtake your place. So that eBay, the used goods is as such a small part of their marketplace. But what I would do possibly is I would peel off the used good marketplace and create a new marketplace called like eBay, like eBay, market or something like that, to where it's for you stuff, and then they can do what they want to do to compete with Amazon with their main platform. But I don't think that I don't think that it's gonna I don't think it's gonna end well for eBay. They're too late to the game to try to compete with Amazon, and it's not gonna. If they try to be Amazon, it's not gonna work out well for them.
Yeah,
Heck, they can't even be Etsy anymore. They can't be. I mean, they're getting out competed by everybody.
Yeah, and I think if eBay went back to what eBay was originally, I think they do a lot better, and their market share would get bigger. But like you say, they want to be the one that takes down Amazon, and it's just not going to happen.
They're not gonna be the one. And what reminds me of a story that I heard back in whenever I was in high school. Apparently, there was a group of people there was during the Mexican American War, and there was a group of Indians that apparently were trying to escape the war, and they were walking down a road, and as a group of people approached, they were saying "Viva Mexico, Viva Mexico." Well, what they had ran into was Americans, the American army, and they shot them and killed half of them,
Oh wow!
and the other half escaped. And later on, they got back on the road. They started walking back down the road, and they came across another group of military people, and they were like, Viva America, Viva America. And it was the Mexican soldiers that they ran into, and they killed the other half of them. And it's not funny, I'm not laughing at it, but to me that reminds me of eBay, because they're trying to play they're trying to they're that's the game they're trying to play. They're too late. I don't know, they're too late for the changes that's really going to help them be competitive against Amazon. And unfortunately, places like Etsy, they're really starting to take over a large part of the market. Poshmark and Mercari, and it's just it's sad. It's sad. eBay's been around for a long time, and they've not had a good CEO. They've just not forever. They've not had a good CEO.
Yeah. Lilia, Barbara's right. Or, I mean, Barbara Lilia's right. Even if you open a store and you say you do not accept returns, eBay, if somebody files a case, they're going to have to take the return. So you can put no returns, but just know that, I mean, we've all been there.
I'm getting ready to post the link to the news article. It came out on the 12th, which is yesterday.
I'd like to read that.
It is. It's from CNBC, so it's not from like some fly-by-night news source.
No. So is this a brooch?
Yes.
Sandy?
Yep.
Awesome. Yeah. Oh, I got to mention one more thing, though, guys, before we watch this. I mentioned about the MSP auction. I want to tell you guys, I see Barb's in here. I know it's okay to tell you guys. A portion of her proceeds from her sales, now I can't speak for Carol, but I know for Barbara, half of it's going to go to Dwayne and Heather to help with their sewer problem.
Nice. Very nice.
So there again is another example of this community reaching out and wanting to lend a helping hand.
Yeah.
So I think that's
Are they still
cool.
having problems?
Yeah. It's taking the money. The city's not going to pay for anything. And I thought they had said it was the city started it, but well, you know how it is, John. Pass the buck, right? Kick the can down the road.
I can't find it. Darn it. Okay, so get another one.
Lily Tiger, I wouldn't be scared to open up an eBay store. Especially for those of us who sell used goods, eBay's not going anywhere for us. It's always going to be there, and there's always going to be customers coming there. that are looking for the used this and the used that. But one thing that I have learned, and I dipped my toe into a little bit of the retail arbitrage this year, and I won't be doing that anymore because I can't sell on Amazon, and it's not, for me, retail arbitrage on eBay is just not worth it. There's too many bottom feeders that come in and completely decimate the price. So I'm not really I'm going to continue doing what I do, and that's going to auctions and yard sales, and that's what I enjoy. I don't like, I love Scott, the bearded picker, but I couldn't do what he does. It's not my passion. I couldn't get in my car and drive for 2 days and and pick up stuff from the different. I could do it now. I could get in my car and drive for 2 days and hit every thrift store. That sounds like a dream come true to me, but I'm not passionate about the other way around.
You know, I've not heard anybody mention this in a long time. But Sandy, did you stamp that?
Yes.
Okay, I'm sorry. I wasn't doing it to, be another way other than
No,
I haven't seen it too often. So I guess you
Yeah.
got a piece of paper up there with a note.
No, it was just that one cuff that I didn't know which side was going to turn right side up, that I didn't stamp. But I stamp my pieces before I even start to solder anything on it.
Right on.
So,
I.e., he's got to run and get a Christmas gift she forgot for her son.
uh-oh.
Better get
I've
that.
got to go to Walmart and pick up a gift.
Yep, gonna run.
Let's see.
That Mickey Mouse thing came in.
Right on.
Oh yeah.
Barbara, whether your description is right, whether your pictures are perfect, eBay has the attitude like Amazon. A customer can return it for any reason. Ooh, I love that striker. And they can return that product for any reason they want. That's why you need to. There's a guy I watch, Crazy New York Driver. He does everything eBay on Fridays, and he's talking about the fraudulent snads and INADs and snads, how the fraud is really running rampant, and that's how it's going to happen. But it's just part of the game. I mean, the odds of people ripping you off, trying to rip you off versus the good customers, it's very minimal. Okay, Shamrock's got a question. I have a question and a little help here. Does anyone know how to clean corrosion from where batteries go in a weather radio?
Vinegar.
Vinegar? Or is that white vinegar, right?
Yeah, I believe so.
Could you add a little baking soda to that or no?
You could.
I mean, if anybody knows, it'd be Sandy. She does a lot of remotes.
Yeah, just vinegar, that's the best thing I know of to clean that.
Lynn says baking soda and water. I guess any of them would work, really. How much of each baking soda and water? Geez, I don't know. I guess to make a paste, probably.
Yeah, I mean it's a little trial and error, but get yourself a small metal brush and just kind of start scrubbing, and I mean I don't think there's anything scientific about it. We just I just mix it up and start scrubbing. If it doesn't work, then I use a little bit more, and just then I'll use a Scotch Brite pad also, on it. Okay. So let's see if I got it straight, guys.
Hey, I'm going to put Dia's link in here because she's starting to do videos now.
Excellent.
Yeah, so you guys, she's got a good video about checking silver, and then she's taking pictures for Poshmark. So go check out Dia's channel, and gonna want to subscribe because I think she's gonna start putting out videos on a regular basis.
Oh, that'd be great.
You know, and that's what I love about this place. You can go watch, like, you learn something here. Yeah, I can learn something from Dia. I learn something from John when I watch him. I learn something from Scott. And then I get the itch for the jewelry. I go over, I watch Thelma. I learn something from Thelma. I learn something from Anita. You know, it's just there's so much information.
It's a
You know?
smorgasbord.
It is.
Oh, come on. Don't give me a hard time.
So Bianca, when you doing your next video?
Oh, well.
Exactly, Lynn. Everybody learning from each other. I mean, I've learned things watching this channel, and I don't even make jewelry. You know, I mean, now if I needed something fixed, I could say, "Hey, Angie, this is how I saw it done." You know, my daughter would maybe go ahead and give it a try, or James would give it a try. Or they'll come and they'll watch the video.
Yeah.
Well, that's cool how you do that.
Doesn't feel like it's in
Now, the pin and that like C clip or clamp or whatever.
Uh-huh.
Do you buy those in bulk? You buy those in bulk, right? Or do you
Yeah.
make like?
Yeah, I buy them in bulk. And it comes in, the pin part comes in different lengths, and you're not in there. Why not? I ran too much solder in there, so it doesn't sit down where it's supposed to. So we fix it. We'll just fix that puppy.
So, Sandy, you having an auction tomorrow?
Yes, I am. I am.
Well, I will definitely try to be there. I know Lily doesn't have homework tomorrow when she comes home. They don't give the kids homework on Friday. I mean, they give them a
that's
reading
fine.
assignment, just a reading assignment, you know.
Yeah.
But she's like, no, we got all this jewelry to go through. She's bugging me. Oh, that sounds like the dentist.
Pretty much.
Speaking of dentist, how's the jaw?
It's doing well.
So the medications are working, huh?
The medication worked. The swelling's all gone, and now I got to think about getting the darn teeth pulled. So that'll be the next thing on my agenda.
Well, at least you got the meds in you, so now you don't
Yep.
have to worry about any of that poison flowing through your body.
Yep.
LaQuanda. Did I say that name right? LaQuanda. Did I pronounce it right? She says her kids get homework every day, even on Fridays.
Wow.
Those poor babies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ah, come on.
I'll tell you what I worry about. I see all these kids when Angie would be bringing me home from the doctors, the kids would be coming home, and you'd see them, and the backpacks look so heavy. And I'm thinking of their poor backs and their poor spines.
No kidding.
Yeah.
All that weight from all that stuff they have to carry.
Yep. And it'll probably catch up to them too at some point.
Hey, hi, Velvet. Velvet Sunflowers here.
Hi, Velvet. How are you doing?
Blue velvet. I love old music.
Come on.
So you're not offended by "Baby It's Cold Outside" or "Baby It's Cold" or whatever?
It is kind of a rapey song. It is kind of creepy. I've always thought that. I mean, it's not my favorite Christmas song, so yeah. But like, I mean, I understand the time that it was written in, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm so offended by that song. Like, literally, the human race wouldn't be here if, like, people like, especially back then, because women played coy. They're like, oh, I can't really, and it was a different time, but really they might have wanted to. They're like, oh, it's, what's that song that, where they fell asleep and they sing a song about, I guess they both fell asleep.
Wake up, little Susie.
Yeah, that's
Wake
it. That's
up,
it.
little
Yeah.
Susie.
You gotta go home. Yeah. Yeah, that's it. I mean, that was just the music. I mean, it is what it is.
All right, let me buff this thing again, and we'll be done, guys. See how you guys like it.
There's a bunch of ugly men that if they never were persistent, that they would have never. It's like at some point, women are like, he ain't that good looking, but he really does seem to like me because he's very persistent.
Yep. Dad's vintage garage says, "What about Frosty? A naked man smoking a pipe." Oh no.
With a bunch of kids.
Yeah, all he's wearing is a scarf. Yeah. And goes around yelling, "Happy birthday."
Happy birthday. My favorite cartoon is Charlie Brown Christmas. It isn't Christmas till I watch
Brown
it.
Christmas. That's a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is. That's
the
a
guy
classic.
he was the one that did the Peanuts. He took so
Schultz?
much flack. Yeah. In the 1950s, that even back then they said that's too religious. Nobody will ever want to watch that. It'll never be popular, blah blah blah. And it's one of the timeless classic cartoons that still, you're looking at what, 70 years later, 60 years later, it's still on TV every year religiously. Pun intended.
Yep. Linda says Mickey Mouse didn't wear pants. I don't think the original, very first Mickey Mouse wore pants, but I think they did put some on him afterwards, didn't they? Like shorts. I think when Disney started with Mickey, he was no clothes.
Yeah, Steamboat Willie.
Yeah. See, I mean, and you know what? You mentioned that to most of the younger people today. They have no idea what any of that is. It's a shame.
Yeah.
All the good stuff, the Mighty Mouse and Rocky and Bullwinkle, and who's the dog with the glass, Mr. Peabody?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean all the cool stuff. Now I don't know. I don't understand half the cartoons. I don't know about anybody else in the chat. I don't know if you guys understand half the cartoons these kids watch nowadays, but I don't get it. Yep, Betty Boop. She was one of my favorites. Oh, Helen, TMI. She says, "I love a good naked Mickey."
right. Oop.
Boop boop be doop.
All right. Get some little blackening on it. And give it a little bit of definition.
What, Barbara? I read somewhere that a wacky group doesn't want the Rudolph cartoon to be shown anymore because it promotes bullying. What? Oh. All right. I think we've gone a little too far there.
Yeah.
That's kind of just crossing the line.
We need a Christmas cartoon about about people being offended a little too much, like Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, Rudolph the offended reindeer.
Layla, the other voice is John, Nevermore Antiques.
Layla.
Layla is from Egypt, John.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Bambi's here. Hey, Bambi, how's it going?
Bambi said, "Oh my God, I'm so offended." Well, we're gonna make a cartoon about being offended. It's called "Show Me Where the Internet Hurt You."
You know, Velvet's right. Rudolph overcame it all.
Yeah, right.
That's like the movie. You know, remember the movie Rudy? The little guy that played for Notre Dame. I mean, he overcame the odds. You know, I mean, it's the story of the, you know, like the David and Goliath story. You know, the small overcoming the problem.
Right. Especially when you look at the sequel to that, like the Island of Misfit Toys. You know, back in that day and age, kids that were different were made fun of, and they didn't. Nobody would admit that there was any beauty in people that were different. That, in fact, you know, those people were pushed out of society. You know, they didn't mainstream the kids that were special. They would put them in classrooms and lock them away from everyone else. And even when I was in school back in the 80s, they still did that. They didn't start changing until the late 90s and early 2000s. And that was the mindset forever.
Yeah.
And that Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, you know, kids that were, you know, that had defects and, you know, and stuff like that, that they were, you know, you were always made to, you know, if you were fat or if you were missing, you know, a body part or, you know, had a issue, you know, it was just, you know, it was what I'm trying to say was just, it was a perfect example of the way society took people who had special needs and kind of pushed them, you know, off to the side onto this island of misfit toys. I thought that it was an excellent story, but what do I know?
Yeah. Oh, cool. That is so abstract.
To me, it looks like there's a flower here, and
That does. That is so pretty.
Comes down, and another flower here, and I just froze. There we go, and another one down here. So I'm going to have to spend a little bit more time polishing it, but there it is, guys. What do you think for our abstract pin, brooch, whatever?
I love it.
I think it looks awesome.
For you guys that just came in, what we did is we took a few ounces of silver, and I heated it up, and I just poured it into a bucket of water, and we came out with all sorts of fun shapes in here, and so we just started going through them and putting them together to see what happens. So we might do a whole line of jewelry with just the stuff out of the drop bucket casting, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah. Barb said in that piece, maybe a couple of stones.
We could, oops, wrong way, that way. Yeah, we could put stones in it. We can
I mean,
do,
you think about it, there's a lot of options.
yep. A lot of stuff we can do with this, you know.
LaQuanda, I hope I said that right
Stone-
again. I'm sorry if I butchered it. Wants to know if you're auctioning that off tonight.
Not tonight. Maybe tomorrow night.
Hey, Dia. Dia's here.
Hi, Dia. I managed to drop my electronic cigarette in the bucket of water. You guys knew I was going
Uh-oh.
to do that, so hey, but it still works.
Really?
It does. So,
Linda says, what took the other colors out? The pickling?
yeah, heating it, rearrange the molecules again, and so those fun colors didn't stay. I might mess around with that and see if I've got some real low temperature solder. If I could put it together with the low temp solder and still keep those cool colors. But I couldn't buff it. See, once I buff it, that'll take all that off of there again. Because those colors are right on the surface. The molecules just floated up to the surface and stayed. So if you start buffing it, they'd be gone. So I don't know. They are cool colors. I agree. So guys, there you go. We might do, well, obviously we're going to do some more stuff with this. I think we're going to do some rings and maybe some bracelets of silver, and then add some stones here and there, and see what we can do.
You know,
So,
a scarf or a sweater pin would be cool.
yeah. Do women still use that?
They must, because when I buy jewelry bags, I get them in jewelry bags.
Okay, well, get you situated back over here where I can see the chat. Okay. So, wow, I still have 36 people in here. Thank you guys. I appreciate you guys hanging in here with me. It was kind of a long deal. We melted silver down 3 times and threw it in the bucket, and then I had to fish it out. And there's probably still more in the bucket, but I'll get that. You know, I'll run it through something and fish that out. And so I think
If you had a pro, you could set up like a big glass container and put
Mhm.
clear water in it and put a GoPro like right up to the
that would be cool.
and then dump that in there, and then that would be awesome. I wish we lived closer. That'd be cool.
Well, you're the guy to help her set it up. Linda said a rectangle of silver with the pieces arranged on the top would make a cool ring.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that would be.
And
I
then
think
Dia
it'd make
wants
a
to
neat-
know, what did I miss? She wants to see what you made.
Oh.
She came in. I didn't guess she didn't see it.
I think it'd make a neat bracelet too.
Yeah. Yeah, that on top of the way she bends to make the bracelet, that stuff on top. Yeah, that would work.
Yeah. Or if you use those curved cups to put stones in along the top of it, to where they look kind of like pearls in the like in an oyster shell.
It's not focusing, but that's the brooch there, Layla.
Lock the screen on you, Sandy.
It is.
Okay, good.
Now it's
Now it's focusing. Yeah.
That's a pretty piece.
yeah. you know, considering that we just took silver, dropped it in the bucket, and then just started pulling pieces out and putting them together. And then we can put stuff, we can, you know, I mean, there's a myriad of things that we can do with that. So I'm happy with that, you know, how that turned out.
Dia says that's very beautiful.
Thank you.
Linda, very contemporary looking.
Mm-hmm. Well, let's see here. What if we,
What is the, I'm trying to think of the word because I came in late on this. When you melted it down, what do they call those, crucibles or
crucible, yeah.
you got like a little small one or something that you can melt small amounts in, or do you have one of those, you know, the kind that runs off of propane? Oh, okay. All right, very good. See, I do pay attention to a lot of things. I'm not just another pretty cupcake.
That's right.
See, we could take something like this and
Ooh. Is that citrine?
put a stone in there. Put it in,
I think-
you know.
I think amethyst and that would look gorgeous. Like a purple.
What do you guys think, man?
Let's see what other color I've got sitting here. Oh, yeah, I got that.
Bambi says, "Oh yes to what? That last stone or what John was saying? The amethyst, the purple."
Let's see. How about,
Thank you, Anna.
let's see. We've got this one.
Texas Val says stones definitely. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, that's
Okay,
that's
yeah,
what I'm
yeah.
talking about right there.
That's
yeah,
it, yeah.
for sure. That's the
one.
ticket.
That's
exactly it.
That's a tanzanite.
Tanzanite.
Yeah, that's the one. That looks good against that black background.
So yeah, we can.
Bambi likes purple better though.
That is purple, but it's not.
No, I'm partially colorblind, so you got to help me there.
All right, and then we got, you know, we can do. This one is the amethyst. If it'll.
Come on, Ubu.
Come on, baby. There it is.
There it goes. Oh, there we go.
Yeah,
That's
that
pretty
looks
too.
nice. Yes.
Oh, maybe here. You know, we can
Does she have like
some faceted stones in it.
stones that look like emeralds or sapphires?
Yeah, she has everything.
So she can make me like a mother's ring.
She can make you a mother's ring.
Yep. We got. Okay.
A what? Yeah,
I can find a mother's ring online a lot easier.
we could get her to make both.
But no, she's way too.
Yeah, focus. Come on, focus, focus, focus.
Come on, Ubu. Wolf likes the tanzanite. Wanda says the purple looks the best. Bianca says it's beautiful with the blue.
This is just the stuff I've got laying here.
Mhm.
Got little computer systems running through the house. Be boop bopping.
Let's see if I can get a hold of this.
That second stone that you put into that
Mhm.
was just, that was the one. I mean, I couldn't. That was the one.
The tanzanite.
Yes. That.
Ooh.
Oh, that's. Oh no.
Is that an aquamarine or blue topaz?
It's apatite.
An apatite?
Apatite.
My wife
Never
said she
heard of
liked
it.
the color of that.
Yeah, that is. It seems the bluish purplish colors are looking the best.
It's actually a turquoise color. Come on, Ubu.
cheaper.
Say what?
I think
Focus.
that colored stone instead of turquoise, that colored stone is cheaper.
Yeah.
Wow, Layla says, richly colored triple eight tanzanite. 1 carat is approximately worth $300 to $425 per
Yep.
carat. 2 carat size each reaches $450 to $650 per carat. 3 carats and up will reach $650 to $750 per carat. Wow.
That's crazy. How much was that second stone that you put in that you showed, Sandy?
That tanzanite, how many carats is that?
Let me
That was
weigh.
a big chunk.
Yeah, and it's a pretty nice tanzanite. It's not the highest grade or anything, but it's
Well, all
and-
that means is it makes it affordable for somebody that wants a tanzanite they can't afford.
Yeah.
The stones that obviously Layla's talking about.
yeah. And
So it
Layla
puts it in
deals in those stones all the time.
Does Layla make jewelry as well? Oh, that's beautiful.
Oh yeah, yeah. Layla's.
There you go.
Oh, that's beautiful. Yeah, Layla does the same thing like Sandy. She designs and makes jewelry in
This
Egypt.
is a 1 carat stone.
So if let me scroll back through the chat so I can get that. Then I just want to get a comparison. So if 1 carat is approximately 300 to 425, but that assuming that's the higher grade, and you're saying yours is the lower grade, where do you think that would put that price wise on that tanzanite?
It's probably a 150 to 175.
See, and that puts it within reach for us regular Joes that can't afford the high quality stuff,
Yeah.
the 300, 500, and 700.
Yeah, it's
And see, that's what I like about your designs, Sandy. I mean, they do go for some high prices, and yet you make stuff that's affordable for everybody. It gives everybody a chance to grab a piece of it.
yeah. Actually, I was looking back, through everything the other day, and I haven't sold a piece yet that somebody couldn't double their money on. So you guys are still doing very well on buying the jewelry.
Yeah, that's amazing. I'm gonna have to talk to you about maybe getting a mother's ring for Megan. She likes the she likes the turquoise too.
Mhm. Yeah, that apatite is a nice. Yeah, I wish it would have focused on that, but it's about the same color as my glasses.
Yeah, that's pretty. She loves that aquamarine too.
Oh, we have elevator fart. Whoever got them, thank you.
And I reported them too.
Elevator fart.
Good.
People are just ain't got nothing better to do.
You know what? That just like I said, it's some guy probably sitting in his mom's basement wearing his PJs, drinking Tab and eating Funyuns. So
Shut your damn kids up.
Billy,
yeah,
Free Willy, Free Willy. If I could find it, Free Willy.
yeah. Some
I
people
just-
just got no sense.
I just laugh it off. Anybody that's had 3 kids in their house knows that, yeah, without duct tape, you ain't doing nothing. Ain't that right, pig?
No, you're not.
Well, this chat we don't allow them in here, especially
Yeah.
if they come in and they talk crappy. We don't need that. I hear that out there. I don't need
Right.
it.
Uh-oh, Dwayne's here.
The Dwayne. We took a bunch of silver, Dwayne, and we dropped it in a bucket of water,
and came out with a whole bunch of cool shapes. And then I took a few pieces and soldered it on and came out with a little brooch.
That is beautiful, especially with those stones.
Yeah.
That was it.
Might have to solder a head on there and stick a stone in it.
Can't wait to see what that's going to look like.
That'll be one of your. That'll be an expensive piece at auction.
It's going to have to be a gold head because I don't have any silver. But that would look good with a gold head in it.
So, is that piece going to be ready for tomorrow or no?
I don't know. We're just going to have. I'm not going to promise anything, but it might be.
All right, cool.
Yeah,
Well, that's nice to know.
I'm hoping that it's, for tomorrow. I'm probably going to take a little break here, and then I might come back later. And John was talking about hooking up 2 different cameras, Mike.
Oh, cool.
Oh, now we have Abraham Lincoln. No, AIDS.
Abraham Link. He's gone. He's gone. I hit him.
Damn. Barry has a karate chop. I think we're just going to do a sock'em, a whack-a-troll.
Boy, they were all over him. Bianca got him. Layla got him. Turtle got him. Nevermore got him.
Oh,
They don't.
you don't stand a chance in here.
And Dwayne says, "Dang, you got trolls galore. You must be famous."
People just.
That's how I've noticed the troll activity's been in every. I've seen it in Scott's. I've seen it in Shane's. I see it in just about anywhere I go. There's always somebody that's got a lot of time on their hands.
Yeah. Well, and we're probably going to see more of them as school lets out for Christmas.
Oh yeah.
They'll be sitting on their computers because heaven forbid if they would go outside and play and use their brain and their body.
Yeah, or read a book.
Yeah, that's almost unheard of anymore. But anyway, like I was saying, guys, that I think I'm going to take a little break. I want to talk to John about maybe trying this hooking up 2 different cameras and see if we can get that going, and then come back in a little bit, maybe grab something to eat, and then come back and see if we, start fooling around with 2 cameras so that I don't keep moving it, So I thought I had to buy, an expensive $300 box to, hook up multiple cameras. But John seems to think that he's got a way of doing it without buying that box. So that would be great. What the heck? My computer is going nuts. All of a sudden, it's just giving me all sorts of notifications.
That must be. Isn't that Facebook Messenger or?
No, it's YouTube. Keeps popping up. So I don't know.
Maybe you got a new sub.
No, it was just notification of videos. But it's like it saves it up and then it just dumps them all on me at once.
Oh, okay. I know what I know what you're talking about. Other people's putting videos up.
Oh, now we have Rosie in here. My gosh.
At least that's a unique name, Rosie Cockburn. I mean, nice try. I mean, I see that name pop up and I'm like, you're hidden.
Okay, thanks, Dwayne. Yeah, you just got timed out by everybody, dude. So anyway, I think that that's what we're gonna try, guys. So I may come back on in a little bit if we can figure out these cameras and maybe make something definitely for the auction tomorrow night and see what we can do. So I think I'm gonna sign off. Everybody go get something to eat and potty, and I'm gonna go potty. Yeah. Take care of stuff and see if John and I can come up with 2 cameras. All right, guys?
It'd be nice to see that. It'd be John's the guy to help you hook it up.
Yeah, it's super easy. Once you just plug in the other webcam into the computer, it will it'll detect it, and then all you have to do is at the top, you have to you'll just have to switch between cameras manually, and that's super easy.
Yeah. So we'll play around with it, and then we'll share the information with you guys. So when you're doing your videos and that, you'll be able to hook up 2 cameras without a bunch of expensive equipment. So, oh man, forget it, dude. Don't, I mean, with all of the wrenches in here, how stupid are you to keep coming back into the room?
Well, I'd love to stick around, but I think dinner bell's ringing here in this house. I'll try to make it for the second showing.
Okay, guys.
So you guys have a good one, huh?
All right. Okay, guys. So
Is it Whataburger tonight?
No, Sloppy Joe's.
Oh, that's.
I'll be over.
See you guys later.
See you, bro.
Okay. Bye, Mike. Okay, guys. So I'm going to say bye from Albuquerque, and we'll be back a little bit later. Okay.